Alright. I'm Tomas Cummins. I'm an artist and photographer from San Antonio, Texas, USA. I came to the Ukraine to shoot some night photos. My photos in general, I like to describe them. They're wide angle, super wide angle, no people, and at night, usually involving some type of architecture. Going around at night here, I'd start, it got dark around here around 7, and I'd probably usually start around 9, and look for places just using available lighting, available street lighting. So that's kind of the number one priority, finding a light source, but one that usually mixes colors is nice. Usually our brain kind of normally white balances everything, so we really don't notice it during the day or at night. The colors of like street lamps. I use the orange and white LEDs and the blue of tungsten to create a color that pops off the blacks of shadows. And another thing I do is trying to get as much space captured as possible into a 2D image. So I usually shoot 360 degrees, 5 different photos, and stitch them together. Using a fisheye lens that vertically, so I have 180 degrees vertical to capture as much space as possible, and then go back in the Photoshop and then crop it to a size that I like. And generally in the photo, there's no movement. Not only is there no people, I look for no movement in the photo. So obviously there's no time in the photo, it's just a millisecond caught. But I'm trying to get a sense of like just a very moment in time. I don't think of my photos as they try to create a narrative, like a short paragraph, I like to think of them. But capturing all that space allows me to create a small story. Usually I like to capture windows, doors, options for people to kind of move around in the space. I print as big as possible, just so that the viewer can go into these wide angle photos and move from space to space. It's so wide, it's not people don't think they're like realistic painting photos, but I think they can go in and look at you're filtering everything through your eyes, so it's automatically going to create that normal sense of vision, so you can just kind of go throughout the panorama by yourself. Usually I like to have some type of history or story behind. I think those are my strongest pieces. So researching the area really helps. I can't think of anything else. I'll stop.